Hi guys, welcome back to Empire Total War. As always, I'm Sergeant Alpha, and we'll pick up where we left off the last episode, where we had just taken over Saxon and finished the first episode. So we're going to go ahead and continue and see where that leads us.
As time went by, hostilities between the natives and settlers began to fade, and more ships carrying the hopeful arrived daily. Over the next 100 years, the population swelled, and the fight for territory began. Both the British and the French set their sights on the valuable Ohio Valley. And when the French built a line of forts across the valley, I was sent to demand the instant withdrawal of their troops. They refused, and the British retaliated by sending an army under General Braddock to take the valley by force. I was unlucky enough to be an officer in that army. Braddock's limited knowledge of his surroundings and his refusal to listen to counsel led to his downfall. He marched us straight into a French ambush. Our men were massacred. The cries of the wounded still haunt my dreams. This terrible loss encouraged the British to take a closer look at the tactics and cunning employed by their native allies. Use of these warriors and their knowledge of the land would prove to be the key to claiming the Ohio Valley.
The French have established a series of forts in the Ohio Valley. These forts are well defended and will be difficult to take through military force alone. Perhaps the Iroquois tribe to the north will provide you with some much-needed assistance.
Alright, so we are back and we're playing as the British this time, to the colonists. And we're going to try to get some support from the Iroquois and ask for assistance. And they have accepted our alliance.
If you have negotiated an alliance with the Iroquois, you will be able to recruit native warriors to bolster your armies.
Alright, so we have the British here, we have
your humble servant.
Have them join Washington's army. So Washington's army is at full strength.
Ready, march! More orders?
We're going to upgrade the farm, and we're going to go ahead and build a shipyard. And see what we can do here. Now we can recruit some Iroquois. Alright, so trade agreement, military access for 5 turns, single payment 860. So yeah, we'll go ahead and allow that. See, we have some Iroquois.
Forward, march!
We'll see if we can join them to our army. No, we can't. That's too bad. Alright, we'll also have a reinforcement army going.
For crown and country!
Go ahead and build our small tobacco plantation. And later we can build a dockyard where we can build more ships. Right now we can just build a brig and a sloop. But eventually we're going to have to take this fort here, I believe. So we're going to go ahead and start getting some units headed that way.
Lord. March!
And we'll start with General Washington's army.
Men, forward. More gathering supplies.
And we'll go ahead and turn. And we're just going to keep adding to our army as we go here.
Make ready. March! March!
And that way we'll have a bigger reinforcement army.
Waiting for your orders.
That's just telling us that we have a plantation. Alright, so we should have
Troops placed for ambush.
sorry about that. I had some going on in the background, I guess. Didn't know what was going on. But we're going to keep adding to our army here.
You ask too much. Any further orders? Men, forward. Ready and waiting for orders. Forward! March!
And yeah, so we have that, and then we can come over here and we can build our dockyard. And here we have our French fort over there. We're going to try to continue building up our army as well. That way we can have a really big support army like we did on the last episode of this campaign. And basically this is all I'm really going to be doing is building up my army here. We're going to start sending out all these units.
Any further orders? Waiting for your orders.
To combine forces.
Any further orders? More orders. Any further orders? Men, forward. More orders. Forward!
Lord?
For crown and country!
ready. Sir.
March, troops! Forward!
Yes, sir.
Forward! March! Forward! March!
Alright, now that we have a dockyard, what we can do is build fifth rates. We're going to build 2 of those. Come over here. Build a governor's residence. And now we have government council. We're going to have 2004.
Sir, your orders? Anything more?
Humble servant.
Forward! March! Ready and waiting
Your
for
Majesty.
orders. Forward! March! Forward! March!
Lord?
Make ready! March! Any further
Yes?
orders?
I cannot do that.
Your nation is bankrupt because as your empire has grown, the administrative infrastructure needed to tax it efficiently has not grown with it. Take steps to get back in the black by disbanding redundant units and upgrading governors' buildings throughout your territory.
Okay, so we should have built
At the ready.
bigger
Forward! For crown and country!
governor's mansion or whatever. And we don't want to do that. We want to have Washington.
Sound the call to battle!
There we go. And then, like I said, we still have altogether probably about 3,700. So we have the advantage. Now we're going to go ahead and do this battle. And hopefully they're pretty good at it. And so we have, I remember, I think I played through about this far before to know what's going on. So we have this flank here, we can come in, and basically we have to come across the bridge, come across the bridge here, come up and over to get the fort from this side. We could cross right here, or we could do some other things. So I think what we're gonna do for the most part is come in on this flank. And try to take the fort. Which, taking the forts in this game, it is difficult, and it's not easy to take forts. I'll bring some artillery over here for them. And it's not like a lot of the linear battles that we've done so far. I thought I selected that unit.
Line infantry!
Alright guys, sorry about that. I had a phone call to take and I'm probably gonna lose my place where I was talking to you guys. But yeah, we're just gonna keep placing guys in here and try to come up and over. And then we're going to probably keep a small force back over here. And then if we have to, we'll kind of come in this way as well. Kind of move them that way. Oh, we got some cavalry, okay. Gotta move the cavalry up. Alright, so we'll probably go with that right there. And then probably leave these guys over here. It's coming from this side.
Many infantry units carry grapnels and rope ladders for use during sieges. They can assault walls using them, of course, although this has always been a risky venture. Deploy the grapnels by mousing over a section of wall and right-clicking when the appropriate icon appears.
And full disclosure, I'm not sure how this is going to end up. But We're gonna give it a shot. Oh, we're already taking some casualties. Looks like our artillery got hit. Okay, so we got these guys moving. I'll go ahead and send the cavalry in. Because we want our cavalry to take out these guys. And we're gonna take a look over here and see how these guys are doing. Oh, that's not good. Okay. France is hitting their own fort there. Man, I'm not gonna argue with them for it. So we've got a good number of guys coming. I didn't even notice I had these guys over here. So we're going to send these guys over. Alright, so we're going to try to bring these guys up. I'm not sure why this unit's not moving. Alright, so we got one unit that's not really doing much of anything over here, or 2 units. Alright, now they're moving. Alright, no, screw it. You guys do what you want to do. Okay, we got another regiment aiming up here. Alright, so it looks like these guys are finally getting moving. Alright, I'm trying to get the artillery to get into position, but they're taking their sweet time with it. They're finally routing. But there's just so many of my guys in this general area, they're not really going to be able to get too far. Maybe if I get them off the bridge like that last unit did. And that fixed it for whatever reason. Apparently the bridge broke the unit. But oh, hello. Actually, you know what? We're gonna have these guys stay right here. And these guys are gonna come after the artillery. And we're gonna send the cavalry in to help them. Why can they not? I brought the entire army this way, and they can't even go that way. Jesus, okay. Okay, so this is not went to plan at all. We're gonna start bringing these guys up. We're going to keep this blocking force here because you see they've got guys leaving from the holes in the walls over there. We need to get these guys to hurry up and charge that artillery because they're really starting to be a pain in my ass. We're just gonna watch these guys take them on. Alright, so my guys don't have to worry about being hit by artillery anymore. The whole force is kind of coming up here. Alright, so that unit's destroyed. Alright, now we're gonna start scaling the walls. And the army's just continuing to march in, and they're taking the walls, they're fighting the enemy down here. You see more French troops kind of coming back in to kind of defend the fort. But yeah, the fort's surrounded, it's gonna fall anytime now. We're gonna go ahead and send these guys in. We're gonna rotate their line a little bit. And you see the general's bodyguard trying to come out this way. They're still blocking units. Now, pretty much any way he tries to go out of there, because he can't come out this way. So I come through here. I have this unit here. My units are pretty much overwhelming the fort now. Oh, we're marching into the fort. Excellent. Now we still have the guys up here on the walls. So yeah, this is pretty much done. And we took the fort. Our units took a beating for it, but we took the fort. And that's just what we were having to do. And that was one of the early forts, so just think of how hard a later fort would be. We lost 488 people in that engagement. And they lost pretty much the entire force trying to defend the fort.
The siege is lifted.
So I think he ran back to Fort Niagara. But yeah, that was a pretty big battle there.
Ports do not just facilitate overseas trade. Upgrading to a dockyard also allows naval vessels to be built. Note that ships can also be ordered directly from fleets if commanded by an admiral.
Yeah, I don't think we really need the Navy right now, so to try to
Upgrade ports to dockyards for the ability to construct bigger and better fleets. Fleets can also
save ourselves some costs. We're gonna
merging them together as you would armies. Simply select a fleet.
Get rid of that Navy for now. See if we can get some money out of our allies here.
This panel enables you to view the state of diplomatic relations between nations. Select a nation by clicking on their flag. Their allies, enemies, protectorates, and trading partners are displayed at the bottom of the panel. Use the arrow buttons to toggle the map between display of the selected nation's opinion of their regions can be ceded to. Military access is a symbol of trust between two nations and can be granted. Use this option to offer a monetary gift to another nation in order to improve relations between you. State gifts cannot be offered as part of a wider diplomatic deal. They are a unilateral action only.
So we have got indefinite military access to the Indian territory, as well as our own. So they're not going to be upset if we start sending units in. And I believe the French retreated up to
Forward. Your Majesty.
Fort Niagara.
Waiting for orders. Harvesting supplies. Can't do that, General.
Okay, he's gonna come up a long way and come in the back way. I guess that's gonna be about all I have time for this episode. I hope you enjoyed what you saw. If you do, give me a like and subscribe. That'll really help me out. And
prepare for war, sir.
Okay, I'm not sure why that happened, but you know, as I was saying, if you want to check out these screenshots of stuff I did while I was recording, or maybe I just want to have some fun for myself, feel free to check those out in my Discord. It'll be in the description below, and sometimes I'll put links for my YouTube videos here as well. And you know, if you guys want to send me a message or request something, or you know, just hang out and talk, feel free. If I'm available, I'll get back to you, and if not, I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But until next time, I'll see you guys later.